Steve Rannazzisi. Soccer. What the fuck? Dude, I can't take this Lady Gaga thing. We can bet on that too. What's the odds? Welcome back. It's insane. Welcome back to What's the Odds. Welcome. I'm very smart. Welcome back to What's the Odds.
Welcome back to What's the Odds, ladies and gentlemen. I am very excited to hear that music this week, to be with you, to be alive, to have all my parts working, to be pain-free. Still on the couch, still laid up, not 100%, but I'm like Belladonna, that basketball player. She's playing Game 5 with a herniated disc.
Yeah.
That's
you're
exactly what I'm
exactly like her.
You're
female exactly like
elite
a top
superstar.
elite athlete. That's exactly what you are, Steve.
I'm so glad to be here. Thank you very much. I'm in my house right now, recovering. I'm almost 100% pain-free. I feel great. I can't drive this week, but next week I'll be back with you guys live.
Awesome.
I'll be there live with you all, possibly sitting in a chair with you.
Wow.
Whoa.
Up there at the big table with you, sitting in a chair. We'll take it day by day. Right now, I got no pain when I sit. Okay? I got no pain when I sit down. I've sat down for about 15, 20-minute stretches here and there. No more pain in my back. No more pain in my leg. Thank you, Dr. Shea. Dr. Patrick Shea. Not an Irishman. You would think he is, but he's not. Very much Chinese. Very much. And skilled as a motherfucker, okay? This guy, I mean, I'm 100% pain-free. But I wish I could say that with all of my heart, that I'm 100% pain-free, that I don't have pains in the asses that are in my life, which leads me to a couple different things. I don't know. I have a lot of different ways I like to start this podcast, okay? Should we start with, could we start with the NBA in China? Yeah, big story today.
Mm-hmm.
Could we start with me beating Emma? Good old-fashioned beating.
Beat
down
would have beaten both
in
of you
fantasy
this
football
last week. Would have beaten both of you.
Or should we start with the unbelievably monumental stupidity of Brenton Biddlecombe? Monumentally dumb.
I will admit.
Every time I try to tell
I will admit
something,
I
you
was
look at me
wrong
and you're
about
like,
the Falcons.
Oh, I got confidence
the
now.
Falcons
I know what I'm doing.
let us down. We put money on the Falcons, but you know what else we did, Steve?
No,
you seem to forget.
We did
it
of the sort.
as a team, and as a team, you made the decision to have us take the Browns on Monday.
Well, I'm OBJing you right now and calling you out because that shit was lame, dude.
And
lame
so were the Browns on Monday.
We had no momentum going into
so
Monday.
Were the Browns.
All our juju.
It wouldn't have mattered.
The Browns knew it.
It wouldn't have mattered.
The Browns knew it.
Wouldn't
We would have
mattered.
died together instead of you going off doing something dumb like a rogue idiot.
Well, why don't I pick the Monday game this week, and then when your team shits the bed on Sunday, I can yell at you. You lost too.
Honestly,
that's a parlay.
You may have lost your privileges to actually choose.
Oh, please.
After this past weekend, you may have lost your privileges, Brendan.
I can't wait till you go 0 for 3 this week. 0 for 3.
Now, don't get me upset.
0 for 3.
I'm on blood pressure medication. Don't get me upset. Okay, I've got to remain calm. Things in like twitches like sneezing and coughing and things like that. Those are the things that hurt the most. And every time I have to look at your dumb What's the Odds post, Bet DSI, and I have to sit there and I looked at it all weekend long. I go, what the fuck is he doing? Why would he possibly
We sat
bet
in here
the
together.
Falcons? The writing's
We sat
on
in
the
here
wall.
together.
It's over for them. They're donezo. It's done. And you,
I don't think they're done yet.
Still, I don't think they're done yet. Look
I
at
don't
you.
think they're done yet. I'm not going to bet on them again. but
I
don't
have
think
to
they're
ask
done
you,
yet.
does your wife beat you? Because honestly, you'd go back to her every single time, and that's what you're like. They're done, dude.
They are not done.
Walk away from the
They have
Falcons.
too much
like
talent.
An abusive
They're
relationship.
going to fire their coordinator. They're going to bring a new guy in, and all of a sudden they're going to be a good team.
Oh my God, is this Jason Tebow I'm talking to?
Probably.
I don't understand your stupidity, bro. You're smarter than this. You really are.
Can I just say, as the child stuck in between, that I still have no money?
I know.
So
I know.
whoever is,
But it's not just because of me. He was wrong too.
every week,
we could have
because I
taken a
started this
different game,
podcast, I
gotten
say,
that right,
I'll put my
and he
money
was
out.
wrong about the Browns. He was wrong about the Browns.
all I know is I'm poor.
He was. We both were wrong about the Browns, okay? First of all, we both were. But the Browns, much like me, we had no momentum going into Monday night
Please.
because you shit us out. The first minute, we were 10 minutes. It was 10-10 on Sunday, and already I was agitated with you.
Good Lord.
I had it up to here.
I don't have to take
I
this,
mean, I
okay?
can't-
I
know you don't
I
have
don't
to
have
take
to
it.
take
I know
this.
you don't have
I
to
am
take
not
it.
the New York Giants in Foxborough tomorrow. I don't need to take this beating. I don't deserve it. I was wrong about one game. One game, Steve.
Dude, you've been wrong way more than that. And I tried, like a good Catholic, to walk you off of this, to say this isn't the right path. I mean, Lucas, how many times did I try to tell him last week? This is not a good idea.
You said you said you were very adamant, but I also supported Brenton. I thought the Falcons.
I get it. I understand.
They were who we thought they were. They were.
I'm telling you.
They were terrible. I won't bet on them again.
They're going to fire their coordinator.
What? What are they going to do, Brenton?
They're going to fire their
besides
coordinator.
make you more stupid on national
They're
media.
They're gonna get the first kid.
This is the world media, the worldwide media. It's going to look at you every week because this is it, dude. We're catching on, bro. Do you know how many YouTube subscribers we got in this past week? Take a guess, Brenton.
3.
8. Good try. Good guess.
Fuck yeah.
Hey, Emma, I
What?
heard that laugh. I heard it, Emma. I don't have to be there to know I heard it. It was sarcastic. It was a belittling chuckle. And I expect better coming from a really good opponent, a really good fought victory I had this weekend.
Yeah, it was tight.
It was butthole tight,
Yeah.
quote Adam Devine.
Super tight
Butthole tight
butthole.
the whole weekend long. Now, thank God I had some unbelievable superstars and some superheroes come out of the woodwork. Thank you very, very much to Aaron Jones of the Green Bay Packers. Aaron, thank you. 4 touchdowns, 200 and something total yards. I mean, it was like almost a 50 burger he put up. You had some like beautiful people on your lineup as well. But can I just say, this whole thing was not without its own controversy, because technically on Monday, I was ahead by 4/100th of a point. Now, I know Danish and O'Neill are going to have a field day with me saying hundredth, as a person that may or may not lisp. Hundredths of a point. Okay? 4/100ths of a point. I could have sat the defense, which a lot of people were like, whoa, good idea, dude. But I'm like, of course. What are you, an idiot? You didn't think about that yourselves? What are you guys, not smart at fantasy football? Of course I knew the backdoor move. That's the backdoor move right there. Why bet what you already have won? What am I going to prove? But then I don't know who it was, someone on the Facebook page, a very loyal listener, thank you very much to whoever this was, reminded us that we did bet that we would set our lineups on Thursday and stick with that
Yep.
and go forth. And therefore I said, hey, I'm not going to pull the defense.
Thank you.
And let me tell you something. No problem. The way it should have been done. I would have expected the same from you. I don't know necessarily whether I would have gotten reciprocated for it, quid pro quo, like a fucking Ukraine call. But I'm just saying, I think that I did the right thing, and therefore I was
And you
rewarded
won.
for it.
You won.
And it was close. It was
fucking
I mean,
tight.
that defense barely held on. With the screws of the Titanic, that thing held on because they were going to score another touchdown. Jimmy G smelt another touchdown.
Yep.
and they were going to put it in. Another touchdown would have got me to negative points, and I would have lost, right? I'm sure of it. I got 3 points.
You would have lost. I think you got 4 points. I think you would have lost 2 or 3 points on that touchdown. But if they had gotten another one after that, you would have lost.
I mean, it's done.
Yeah.
And they were like a leaking sieve. By the way, did you see any of that coming? I mean,
No.
I did not see any of that coming.
I didn't watch
And
it.
I still don't even think that San Francisco's that good. I texted Soder yesterday. I go, you got a paper tiger on your hand.
Yeah.
You got a Bill Burr special on your hand.
I mean, they haven't played anybody really. They played Tampa Bay. They played Cincinnati. Who they played week 3. They haven't really played a good defense yet. I mean, Cleveland's obviously not a good defense. They've proven that. Cleveland's not a good team.
How did they fuck this up? How did they get their defense so bad? Is Greg Williams that good of a defensive coach that no one else can coach defense unless they put bounties on people's heads?
I don't know.
I mean, he's even got New Jersey Jets.
Oh, they played the Steelers, who were on their, was that when Mason was knocked out, or was that the week before?
Let's check it.
But they played the Steelers, and the Steelers obviously are not the Steelers
it's
this
like
year.
Rudolph's first game back.
So they haven't played anybody. So we still don't know if the San Francisco 49ers are a good team. They're obviously,
I'll tell you what.
They can run the ball, but their fullback got hurt, so he's out 4 to 6 weeks. So that might change the backfield a little bit.
Whatever those Shanahan formations he's got those guys running in, and to be honest with you, Soder told me he's friends with some people. They got these like high school formations that they run.
Mm-hmm.
This coach came up with. They're just like unstoppable. No one's seen this shit before. They're pulling guards and shit like that. Now, Aaron Donald is no joke. He fucks with people's timing like no other defensive player. So this week's going to be a test because you got a real motivated Rams team coming off 2 losses at home to the Bucks, and then the big one on the road. Did you watch that game on Thursday last week?
Yes.
Where the human highlighters, the Seahawks went out there in their fucking house of tin.
The Seahawks are a good
Their
team.
house of man-made noise. And so they just look, that was a good game, but I expected more from the Rams. This offense now is at point critical where they suck. They're at the point where they suck.
Hey, Steve, let's switch gears for a second. The Cardinals just put up the most runs in the first inning of a postseason game in the history of baseball. It is now 9-0 in the top of the first. And they still have a man on third.
Shit.
They still have a man on third with 2 outs.
Whoa.
There's been one pitching change.
Oh my God, dude! 9-0.
9-0
Who started for?
Hope you took the over on that game.
For the Atlanta. Did what's his name start? The guy with the beard.
Fried's in now.
No, who started? Sorry,
I
keep wanting to say Walker Buehler, but that's who started for the. No, the guy with Kluber. Did he start for them?
Is it Mike Fultenovich? Did I get it right?
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
I think that's how you say it.
I don't know why. Kluber. Wow. 9 spot.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? If you're going to put up nine runs in an inning, I'd rather it be the first inning.
Yeah.
You know, you got to start chopping away.
Yep.
Steve, I really want to do a live bet on this. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't want to do a live bet.
You want to give me a 9?
Yeah, not now. Not now.
Spread?
It's 9-0.
You're on the road. They're on the road, too. They put up 9.
Yeah.
On the road.
This is the top of the first
I'm
inning.
saying they can come back from the 9. Yeah.
No,
Acuna Jr., he
come
doesn't
on.
even fucking care.
No.
I'm not saying come back, but they'll get to within 3.
You just
wanna make
said
a
they'll
bet they
come
get
back.
within 3?
You just said they'll come back.
Do you want to make a bet they get within 3 at some point in this game? Right now.
I'll take that bet, yeah.
Great. You're another loss for you.
Okay.
Another cataclysmic loss for you. Don't you feel my momentum? Don't you
No.
feel my?
No.
I was 4-0
Steve.
in fantasy.
Steve,
this
I
weekend.
feel it.
Steve.
4-0.
Steve.
I'm on fire, dude.
You lost
The bets
2.
I have. The bets I did not lose. You lost, motherfucker.
2.
You lost.
You
and I
lost
told you were going to
2.
lose.
You both
And then
lost.
I fucked up the
Thank
energy
you,
for
Emma.
the last pick.
We both lost, and I won in fantasy, and I had 50 more points than both of you. If I'd played either one of you, we wouldn't be talking about how close it was. We'd be
I fucked up and
laughing
left that
my
dude
God.
on the
how
bench.
bad your team is.
Oh my God! First of all, How dare you talk to Emma like that? That's the
Steve,
first thing I'll say. Number one,
you beat Emma,
how
and
dare
she's still
you
ahead
talk
of you
to
in the
Emma like
standings
that?
because your team
She is
sucks.
a champion.
You don't
She's
score
in first
points.
Place.
She's not in first place.
She just took
She's not in first place anymore.
Well, not anymore.
Because, and you're not in first place either, because points matter, Steve.
Just because
the Truth Ertz is in first place. Emma's in second place. You're in third place. And I'm right behind you. And I'm going to win again this week, and then I'm going to be in front of you. And you're not going to see.
Dude, you're not going to
see the top of the standings the rest of the year.
And by the way,
rest of the year.
Sending me the Devonta Adams for Tyreek Hill trade every single morning on the day we do the podcast.
I don't send it to you. You haven't responded to it.
I promise you.
It sits there until you respond to it. Do you not know how for a guy who was in the league, learn how fantasy football works? I'm not sending it to you. You're not responding.
Oh my God. I know how fantasy football works. Do you understand?
Say
no. Every day comes right at this day.
Okay, I'll cancel
it for you. Because of your Yahoo rules.
I already canceled it. I canceled it last night.
No, you didn't cancel it. You resent it to me.
I did
not. Because I got it, and I don't want it.
I did not.
I don't want your Falcons. I don't want them.
I promise you I did not.
I want my Tyreek Hill on the best offense in the world when they're playing healthy, okay? Back after an injury, ready to prove himself. That's what I want. I'm in first place with a team.
You're not in first place.
That's injured. Oh, my God.
You're
I'm
in third
first place, dude.
You're in third place.
4-1.
You're in third place.
Look at my division.
4-1.
We play to win the division.
No, the division is just there to make us feel like it's not real. The division's not real. It'll still be broken up.
You were just there to take up time and space.
It'll still be broken up 1 through 6. Best record with the most points. You're number 3 right now.
My wife's getting all the decorations out for Halloween. She's a lunatic with this Halloween, dude.
It's now 10-0.
Boxes of fucking Halloween stuff that we don't even use. It's nuts. Anyway, Brenton, I got to take my blood pressure back down. I can't argue with you on this podcast, okay?
I'm
too weak.
You know.
You want to beat me up when I'm weak? You want to take advantage of me when I'm weak? Go ahead. Be the big tough guy, Brendan.
The inning is
over.
Be
the big tough guy, taking advantage of someone while they're down.
Nothing.
So what's at odds with if whoever wins this bet? If it comes within 3 runs at any point in this game?
I want you to wear. I have a disgusting Giants. It's a Mitchell and Ness, but it's a basketball jersey. One of us has to wear it on the podcast. The loser. I haven't worn it since the day I got it. I opened it up. I go, why did I let this idiot talk me into buying this fucking thing? And I want you to wear it because you're going to have to wear it.
I'm not
because they will. 9 innings is a lot. They haven't even hit yet.
I get that, but now it's 10-0. And
okay, great.
And the Cardinals get to hit again.
Yeah, I know they're going to hit 8 more times. I understand how fucking baseball works.
Yeah.
But I'm just telling you, a team doesn't just show up and then that's it, like Game 5 at home, cash it in. Okay. They're going to score some runs. They're going to get their shit together. Someone's going to come in and stop the bleeding. And like every playoff game, they'll get to 3. And it'll make it exciting, and that'll be it. Okay? You ask Sarah Tiana if I'm wrong.
Hope you're right.
I mean, your Atlanta blood only flows one way towards the Falcons?
Look, man, the Falcons.
That would be a good call, though. I did not see. I thought Atlanta was going to roll over St. Louis, so even props to them for getting as far as they are right now.
Yeah.
I thought that I was completely right about the Yankees. I feel terrible that now that it's over for Minnesota. I mean, I don't know what you do as an organization. 16 playoff games in a row, 13 to a specific organization, dude.
Mm-hmm.
In a row. Even I thought we were going to lose on Tuesday. I really did. And, I mean, we played the way I hoped that we were going to play. And I love the fact that Tampa Bay and Houston I hope they have to play 17 innings. 18 innings. I hope they have to use every pitcher.
Yeah.
I hope every hotel is out of food when they get back. I just hope all of this while the Yankees sit there and rest. All these things need to happen. I hope the power goes out in Minute Maid Park, wherever the hell they play. So I'm just saying,
got
like,
drunk.
I feel good about what
for 5 hours.
we needed. Yeah. Dude, first of all, these playoff games are fantastic, but baseball needs to realize you can speed up the game as much as you want in the regular season, and I think they should. I like a 2.5-hour game.
Mm-hmm.
But the postseason, they're going to be 4 hours. They're going to be 4 hours. When you give athletes their own ability to choose their time frame without the penalty of a clock or a flag or anything like that, the games are going to be 4 hours.
Now, who do you
Pitchers
like?
stepping off every third pitch because they got to get it right. They got to get this situation right.
Wait,
You got guys. I mean, changing pitchers 15 times in a game. I mean, Tampa Bay used how many pitchers today? 8, 9, 10
Yeah.
pitchers. And guess what? That's how they're going to have to play every fucking game. So all these games are going to be 4 hours.
Now, who do you like tonight between Strasburg and Bueller?
I got to tell you right now, Brent Biddlecombe, I'm glad I'm in my house and I don't have to drive home past the confines of Dodger Stadium, but I like the Nationals. I think Strasburg is no joke right now, dude. He looks like the right-handed Clayton Kershaw.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like the guy that with the fucking poker face, shoot him up, gunslinger attitude. And I like him even more on the road.
And all the pressure's on the Dodgers.
Yes. All of it. Just like all the pressure's on you this weekend. They make a fucking pick after your disaster.
We were right about the Eagles. We got one of them
right about the Eagles.
You'd say you.
Of course I was.
It was a we situation.
I was right by halftime. Do you understand? You remember? Did you go back and look at our scroll, our text message scroll? Do you ever mention worrying about my bets at all, or thinking that my bets weren't going to stand
That's
up?
because it was Sunday.
It was all
it wasn't Monday.
high
It wasn't
fives.
Monday.
From the very fucking beginning. Oh, I'm falling.
The over-under for the run score in the rest of this game is 17.5. I got to think they go over. It's already 10-0.
No. It's going to it's going to tighten
wait,
up now.
that was 17? It was?
No, it is right now.
The live
Oh, it is right
over-under.
now? Yeah, because they know what I know. They're going to get to within 3 fucking runs. That's why. Hello? They don't fuck around in Vegas, Brenton. They know what they're talking about. Mickey, quiet.
Oh, lead off-
Just the fucking
lead off-
UPS guy.
Leadoff man
Quiet.
just got on.
Who got on?
The
Acuna?
leadoff for the Braves.
Yeah,
He
Acuna
walked.
Just
Jr.
walked.
Watch him run around the fucking bases now, Brenton. All right, Mick. It's enough. It's just a package every day, dude. Here we go.
What a cutie.
Here he comes. You saw the guy, right? He'll bark the whole time.
Jesus, animal abuse.
Bam. Dude, he goes nuts.
Your wife just kicked
He's
him in the
13
head.
years old. Dude, she weighs less than him, bro. He actually physically abuses her every day. Where was I? So, yeah, they know what I know. That this game's going to be close because
Okay.
playoff games are close. That's
All
how
right.
it works. The water always finds its level.
All right.
They're not going to end up 10, 17, nothing. It's not going to end up
Then
like
I guess
that.
I'll be wearing that jersey, and we can pretend that you're wearing the anteater contest.
What do you think the score will be tonight?
Oh, you motherfucker. You want me to get... You bring up the anteater contest?
Yeah, you haven't done that. It's been almost a year now. It's been 8 months.
I am disabled.
You weren't 7
You
months ago.
understand?
You weren't 6 months ago. You weren't
understand?
5 months ago. You weren't 4 months ago.
I was in Scotland.
You weren't in
How the
Scotland
fuck can I
5
be an
months ago.
anteater in
You weren't in
Scotland? They don't
Scotland
even
4
have
months
them
ago. You weren't in Scotland 3 months ago. 2 months ago.
I was in New York.
For like a week.
It was more than that.
Yeah.
And I still hurt
just,
back
just
then,
for
too.
you were there for like the British Open, and that was it.
Oh, you know what, dude? You want to see a fucking anteater? I'll eat the fuck out of you now.
At this
That's
point, just eat ants. You should just eat an ant on the show.
Like a live one?
Yeah, live. I'll bring you an
Oh,
ant. There's plenty of
God.
them outside. I'll bring you a bucket of ants. You just pull one out. And
A bucket?
yeah, I'll get you a bucket of ants. So you can pick.
I'll eat 2 ants, and that's it.
Okay.
And then will you let this anteater thing go?
Yeah.
Steve,
you gotta,
I think
you gotta
we also
pay up.
we
I got
also-
slapped.
We get to decide what Breton runs the marathon in.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, that marathon that
is
you're
true.
not running.
I'm barely gonna run it.
I think you look great in a tutu. I'm just saying. I think that's flexible enough. You could definitely get away with a lot of give. It's short, so it's not going to be like cumbersome on your legs. So I think for real, a tutu is going to be part of the outfit. I don't know how you feel about that, Em.
I'm into it.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't
Add
matter
some,
what
like, glitter
it doesn't
to
matter
it or
what I run
something.
in. I run in anything.
What do you mean you're running anything?
I run in
what does
anything.
that mean?
Put me in anything, and I'll finish ahead of all of you.
He is
I'm an
probably gonna
athlete.
beat me.
Em,
What?
don't talk like that. Don't talk like that. You're going to whoop his ass.
I'm just
You've
only
done this before.
I'm only home for like
Okay?
6 days out of the next month, so it's not a lot of training. But yeah, you're right. I'm gonna
Oh,
kick some
God.
ass.
Kick some ass.
You're going to do it.
Uh-huh.
Plus, I'll give you the greatest pep talk right beforehand.
There we
so
go.
don't worry about it.
He's gonna like
Here's-
feed
here's-
me a handful of shrooms.
Here's
and
a
be
sneak
like,
peek.
Good luck.
Here's a sneak peek of Steve's pep
Feed
talk.
And run like your life depends on it.
You ready for
Run
Steve's pep
like
talk, Emma?
Jeffrey Dahmer's behind you.
This is Steve's pep talk. It's fucking Brenton. Just fucking beat him. It's fucking Brenton.
I don't expect much, dude. I expect you to wind out real or fall into a hole and not be able to get out. Someone's gonna have to throw it down.
There you go.
Help! Help!
Braves.
stuck in
The
this
Braves have two
hole.
men on, Steve.
What?
The Braves have two men on, one out.
Josh Donaldson up.
Yep. I know, because he doesn't give a fuck. He's not a fighter, Josh Donaldson. He didn't come from Toronto, where he's considered an MVP candidate and have to remake himself down in Atlanta. He has no fucking pride. What's wrong with you, dude? What is wrong with you? These guys are already on their fishing boats? No, they're not.
He's a Georgia boy that wanted to go back to his hometown team.
Can I ask you a question? What do you do if the fucking FedEx guy now wants to hang out and check his other packages on, like, your curb outside your lawn, but knowing that it's just driving the dog nuts?
Turn on the
That
sprinklers.
he's just going to go fuck. I gotta go outside to turn on the sprinklers. You know what I'm saying? I
That's
just
how
want
you,
to fucking shoot an arrow out the
Steve.
window.
That's how you know you've really made it. Is when you can turn them on from inside the house. That's the dream.
Can you tell I'm losing my mind, guys? I got to get out of this fucking house. I got too much. I have had too much time here. It's too much now. I feel way too overeducated on football. I'm watching every game, dude. And I'll tell you what, being a coordinator is not that hard of a job.
No.
I could
Well,
do
let me
it.
tell you something. When you have
I could
Matt
do it.
Ryan, Julio Jones, Calvin
Oh,
Ridley,
my
Austin
God.
Hooper, and Devontae Freeman, you think you'd be able to put up some points against a defense that gives up points week in and week out.
You are so
Get rid of the coordinator.
so sadly stupid.
I'm going to bet on them
sadly
again. Not this week, but I'm going to bet on them again within a few weeks. They'll be back on my radar as soon as they get rid of their coordinator.
Did you show Lucas and Emma the idea for the T-shirt?
I've showed Lucas. I'll show Emma. It's pretty good. Brian at
Dude, I like
Comedy
it a lot.
Photoshop made a
think that'd be
killer
good.
design.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a big announcement. We may have a T-shirt. It's our first merch coming down your way for What's the Odds podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We got A&R. What is it called? Something in research. Whatever it is, we're doing development and research right now.
R&D.
On the shirt.
Research and
Yeah,
development.
R&D. Research and
No,
development.
you got R&D confused with
I'm with Sony's
AARP.
A&R department, trying to do R&D on this T-shirt. Anyway, it's funny, it's fun, it's funny, it's funny, it's fun.
It's a good time.
And it's a fucking T-shirt. So, yeah, if you like the podcast, we may be able to get you a T-shirt.
Yeah, we could probably
So,
make stickers too.
Yeah, stickers. Stickers is fun.
Yeah.
Put a sticker on that fucking Apple logo so we don't get kicked off YouTube for Lucas's computer there.
That did nothing.
I don't know, dude.
That did nothing.
We might
And
be
you're gonna put
sponsored by
You're going to put a
Microsoft.
Fresco
We might be-
can in front of it.
We might have lost our Microsoft sponsorship now because of all this.
That also did nothing. There it is.
Who do you think, by the way, wins tonight's game? The Rays and the old Astros.
Is that tonight or is that tomorrow?
That's tomorrow. I'm sorry, tomorrow's game. Yeah, sorry about that.
I like all the road teams in these one-game playoffs. I like every single one of them. So I think
Really?
I think the Rays pull it out. I think Washington pulls it out, and obviously I'm on board with the Cardinals pulling it out.
I think the Washington Nationals pull it out. I think the Rays. I mean, the Astros tried to pull a move to win it last night by pitching Verlander on 3 days rest. It fucking backfired.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't look great. He didn't look the way he normally does. But they got that insurance policy. I mean, by the way, what's his name? The second guy on the Astros, the Cy Young Award winner. I'm blanking on his fucking name right now. The guy that's pitching tomorrow. Jesus Christ. Look it up, will you please?
Cole.
Not you, Mickey.
It's Cole.
Cole, what?
Cole.
Yeah. Yes, Garrett Cole. He's 15 strikeouts, no runs, no walks, I think, in his last outing, and probably about 4 hits. So, yeah, dude, I think they're set. I mean, you could beat one of them. I think that's their whole mentality. You may be able to beat one of us out of the Verlander Cole duo, Batman and Robin, but you ain't going to beat both of us.
No.
And so I think it's a closer game. I think they can maybe get a run off them, but it's a 3-1 game, 4-1 game tomorrow night. Houston wins at home. But it's good news for the Yankee because you're not going to pitch Verlander game 1. You can't pitch Cole game 1 or 2. So I'm hoping we can sneak both those fucking first 2 games in Atlanta. I mean, in Houston if they win, the Yankees, and then we just got to get 2 out of 3 at home.
Yeah, I mean it sets up the Yankees well.
It really does because we did our fucking jobs.
Yeah,
that's what we did. Our jobs. I was very, very happy with the Yankees' performance. I was happy with the pitching. I was happy with the bullpen. Ottavino not so much, but everyone else stepped the fuck up. They did their jobs. The hitting was timely, and thank God we have Gleyber Torres because this guy is probably the best hitter right now in baseball.
Mm-hmm.
Timing-wise, 0-2 count, doesn't matter. Put him in a big situation, he comes up every time. So I'm very happy. The defense played great. The first inning, I was like, oh, shit. DJ LeMayo dropped a pop fly and struck out looking. I was like, this is not a good sign. But literally, from the first inning of the first game against Minnesota, they were unbelievable. So I'm very happy with the way things turned out. The Giants, not so much this past week. I think we are who they thought we are. We were kind of weak. This is the team we have.
Yeah.
We got a dynamic quarterback who's going to try to probably do too much here and there.
Pull it back a bit. He's not a dynamic quarterback.
We've got a dynamic quarterback. Hello, I'm reading the talking points.
Pull it back.
We have a generationally dynamic quarterback who I've been on board with since day one, who I've shepherded throughout this entire process, and it just can't be more proud of. Cannot be more proud of my man.
The Manning whisperer.
Could not
over
be
here.
more. Fucking quiet, Mick. But I'm not happy about tomorrow night. Tomorrow night looks like we are in for it. Tomorrow night, I think we'll be lucky to lose by 20 points.
Well, the spread is they're giving the Patriots 17 at home, so you're probably right.
I think it's 20.
You're probably right.
I think they win by 20 points.
Is that a game you want
at least?
You want to put a parlay?
We
on
have
that?
no Evan Ingram. We have no Galladay. No Saquon.
No Sterling Shepard.
So I mean, there's almost no Sterling Shepard. There's almost no one to throw the ball to.
It's Golden Tate or the other team.
Yep, and I think it's going to be the latter for most of the day.
And who's your running back now? Is Elijah Penny?
Yeah, Elijah. Don't come to the river, Elijah Penny.
Yeah, you got pennies and dimes in the backfield, and that's pretty much all you're going to make if you put money on the Giants.
Good job, dude.
Thank you.
With that pennies and dimes reference
Thank
together.
you.
Danny Dimes and Pennies. Just let's hope we don't throw it into the nickel defense. Hey!
You brought it around. Do you want to include that game in the parlay? Do you think it's going to be that bad of a beatdown?
How about we do this? How about I pick a game, Lucas picks a game,
okay,
and you pick a game, Brenton. That way we can equally look at the person who fucked it up.
Okay, that's
The
fair.
other two people can go, that's the guy who was obviously the weak link.
That's fair.
Why don't we have more viewers or listeners?
That's fair.
Because of Brenton.
You were also wrong about the Browns. If we had done this last week, we would have been pointing at each other.
Okay, so
my
I'll
game
be the one to
happened
take
first.
My Giants losing by at
I
least
didn't make the
17
schedule.
points.
You're going to take the Giants losing by more than 17.
Does anyone disagree with me, by the way?
You
can.
I don't.
How about this?
I mean,
you can ask for secondary backup, but it's not adhered to the punishment or the pointing of the fingers. Okay? No one has to adhere to like being like, that's the person that fucked it up.
well, this is such a gimme game. Of course it's going to be that. It's hard to pick against the Patriots not covering the spread when the Giants have literally no offense.
Look at him. He needs health insurance. He's getting sick. Come on, Brenton. Don't fuck this up this week. He would have gone to a doctor
now,
without wanting you to
with
come.
all of your pieces out, you have arguably the worst offense being put on the field this week going up against the number one defense. I 100%
I know.
think...
And then we also have the cure to AIDS in the secondary.
I think this is...
Do you have worries? Do you have woesome worries with your wide receivers? Are you a quarterback who doesn't get along with your wide receivers? Come play the Giants. And don't worry. All those differences will be worked out on the field. Andrew Thielen, Stephon Diggs. It was like a cure for this. So we could cure anything. Our defense cures everything.
Pretty much.
So, yes. So Tom Brady, maybe he won't have all his wide receivers or all his offensive threats, but we are the cure. Benjamin Watson will score a touchdown this week, and they cut him.
Yeah.
Okay? That's what I think is going to happen against the Giants. I'm sorry to say it. Do I think we can still go on a run and win 8 games? Yes. But do we need to have someone coach up our defense? I mean, we didn't even tackle anyone last week. We bumped into fucking dudes. We played bumper cars.
They were
with
so
fucking
bad.
dudes, dude. You can go back and watch 3 or 4 tackles like I do, like a coordinator now, and say, you fucking barely touched this fucking guy.
Yeah.
What professional athlete is going to fall down from just your rank breath? Because that's what basically half the Giants' defense. If Jabril Peppers wasn't in that game, he looks like he goes to kill a man every time.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Okay? Every other defensive player we have looks like they don't want to be able to not swim in the pool with their kids for the rest of the week.
Well,
they want to be able to still fuck their wives.
I got to tell you, the over-under
it ain't
is
about
41, and I got to think it's going to be over, and it's going to be all New England. I don't know if the Giants score more than 3 points in this game, and 3 is generous.
Well, we'll get down into the goddamn field goal range at some point, dude. I mean, we're not. Danny Dimes is good enough. If this was Eli, I would say we're gonna get blanked. 100% blanked. But we got Danny Dimes. He'll complete 3 passes, and we'll get 1 run to the right hash mark where someone can hit a 48-yard field goal.
It's now 11-0.
So.
And they have a man on second.
Okay. Keep laughing, dude.
Okay.
Keep laughing, man. Right. It's all right.
You're going to have to eat ants in a stupid jersey.
That I owe. I do owe eating ants. It's hard to find an anteater costume.
I know. We weren't going to spend $800 on getting one shipped from China because that was the only thing I could find. But okay, so you have the Giants game. I think that's such a gimme. So you'll be right. I don't think anyone disagrees with that. I'm gonna do a fun one. Well, I'm torn between.
Oh, great!
I'm torn between 2
games. Why don't you do one that you know is right before you start having fun?
Do you want me to do one that I know is right, and you're gonna have a fucking heart attack?
Yeah, how about a fucking lock?
Are you ready? You ready for my
lock?
lock?
Could goddamn count
Are
on.
you ready for my lock?
Give me a blockbuster.
Are you ready?
Give me a fucking holiday. Is this Christmas?
Steve?
Go ahead.
This team is being given 2.5 points on the road. They're going to go in there. They're going to fuck shit up. They're going to play the way I know they can in my heart. Atlanta will beat Arizona and their non-existent defense. Atlanta is my lock of the week.
I can't. I don't.
But the other game I was looking at, I think Miami's going to beat Washington. As bad as Miami is, I think they can put something together at home. Because they were able to hang with the Patriots in the first half.
You see Josh Rosen.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question? This team that you bet on last week,
Yes.
that was on the road in Houston,
Yes.
that did not show up, that gave up 50 points. I believe it was 50 points,
To a
close to it.
very good offense.
Yep. You think that they can now go on the road further from where they are
Yes.
and beat a team on the road again that has not a prolific offense yet, but has the capabilities of dropping fucking dimes on people?
David Johnson is going to be out with a back injury. So
I didn't even know David Johnson was still in the league. Now listen to me. You're wrong about
He's
this.
a great
How
running.
many
What are you
points are they
talking
getting?
about?
They're getting 2.5 points?
They're getting 2.5 points.
I wish you luck, Brenton. I really do. But I again, dude. Again, you want to do this. You don't want to take a sidestep and go, let me go look at Washington and fucking Miami. As disgusting. That's like cleaning a fucking
You wouldn't like my
toilet
pick.
bowl.
Who would you
Looking at
take? Who would you
Washington.
take in the Washington-Miami game?
I don't know. I would have to look. Who's getting what? It's a gross game. I think
Washington's
both
getting
teams are
3.5
I think
points
it's
on the
best
road.
if they just took knees. If everyone took a knee in that game, all fucking every down. Okay?
Washington.
But I would rather look and break that game down than go back to the fucking the Hiroshima, the Nagasaki that you laid on us last week. The big hurricane shit bowl. Oh, I know what I'm talking about.
I know what I'm
Atlanta's gonna
talking
cover
about.
This week.
I know what I'm talking about.
And then you're going to go back to that same well
I can't
again, dude.
make the players reach their potential. Only their coach can, and he is incapable of doing that right now. They are a far better team than they're playing. You got to have someone who motivates them.
You're an idiot, and I truly, in hindsight, I wish that I had asked Lucas to go first, because even you being in the room with him right now bothers me that his pick is going to be tainted. And he now has so much more pressure on him because he knows that you're already wrong.
If he wants to veto me out, you guys can veto me out, and I'll pick a different game.
How about just let him pick his game first?
Okay, pick your game, Lucas.
Let the man think, okay? Let the man breathe for a second. It's our guest.
Okay. I'm looking at Cincinnati at Baltimore. Baltimore is an 11.5-point favorite. I think Cincinnati's really bad.
Yeah, they are really bad. They are really bad.
Would you take that point line, though? 11.5?
I would. 11.5 at home? Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And Baltimore didn't have a great week last week, did they?
I don't think... Let's check.
No, they did.
Did they?
I think so.
Because I thought they might be coming off a bye. Let's see. But yeah, I think that's almost guaranteed to be. I think Cincinnati is the third worst team behind the Redskins.
Cincinnati will put up maybe 10 points. Maybe 10 points.
Yeah.
You got to hope that now.
The over-under
they're
is
putting up 25
48.
points. Of course they're putting up 25 points.
Right. And the Ravens just, they beat the Steelers by 3 on Sunday in overtime.
But what was the score?
26-23.
See, they put up 26 on the road in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, they'll
There's
put
no
up
way they're
way
not
more.
going to put up 30 at home.
Yeah, that's my luck of the week.
I like that. Let me tell you something. I feel way better about that than going into the how do you feel about Brenton's pick, Lucas? I mean, look.
I thought earlier in the podcast he said they wouldn't bet on Atlanta again.
Well, I changed my mind.
Of course.
Because I like winning, and this is a lock.
Yeah, I don't agree with it, but I'll let him make his pick.
If you want to veto me out, I'll pick a different game. I said
No.
I like Miami at home,
I
even
hate
though
that
they're the
game.
I
underdog.
don't want to veto you out. I want to veto your brain out. I want to veto your instincts out, but I don't want to veto your pick out because that's what makes it better when you will eventually lose. It makes it better. I know in the end it makes it better. So that's why I don't want to veto you out. But I want to veto your instincts out. I want to veto why your thought process out. Those are some things I'd like to veto out.
Look, man, Arizona cannot cover tight ends. Austin Hooper's a great tight end. Matt Ryan's going to have a field day against that defense. So it's going to come down to who scores more points, and I think Atlanta on the road can score 3 more points than Arizona.
Okay. I mean,
It's
that's probably the last game I would bet on this week. But you know what?
The
It's not me, it's you.
The highest over-under of the week at 51.5, I believe.
Don't care about that. I would walk away from the over/under.
Excuse me. Kansas City, Houston's 55.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah,
Kansas City
Deshaun
getting-
Watson and
Yeah, Kansas
Patrick
City's getting
Mahomes.
5 at home.
Can I ask you what time that game is? I assume it's the afternoon game. It's one of the afternoon games.
It is
Brendan?
the afternoon game. It'll be
great.
4:05 East. So it'll come down to
And the
that.
Giant game is tomorrow.
The
So I'll
Giant
know that
game's tomorrow.
And Lucas, what's your game? Probably the day game because you're in Baltimore, right?
It's noon. Or it's 10
Yeah, it's
a.m.
noon. So all the pressure again will be going into baby Brendan in the afternoon. I'm sure Lucas and I will be sitting there smoking cigars, counting our money,
Yeah.
Lucas's money, and deciding whether or not we want to put these cigars out on your nipples.
Yeah, if we get our bets right, Steve, I'm already
Oh, dude.
yeah,
it's
I'm buying
over for you.
something. I'm spending the money before it's given to me.
I mean, Jesus Christ. Yours is the easiest bet. It's
I
such a
walked
gimme.
into that, and guess what? It's my fucking podcast, okay?
Take a chance.
I'll do whatever that.
I'm taking a chance. I'm putting us out
I'm
here.
rooting against my own fucking team. Would you ever do that? Would you
Yes.
root against
I
the
do
Bills?
it constantly.
I'm a realist. Look at these boxes.
Are you playing the keyboard?
No, my kids play the keyboard. I play the guitar. Or I try to play the guitar. I'm bad at it. G, 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 E, E, E. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah. Sounds like the Beach Boys.
Round, round, get around. I get around. Yeah, get around. Ooh. Did you get that, Em? Did you lock that?
Yeah, I got it.
I saw that, Em.
After
I saw
the second inning, it's now 11-0.
Yep, and it'll soon be 11-8. And you'll. What's the ramifications for that?
That was the Giants jersey you have.
Okay, can I say this? It's a pretty. Can I get some odds on that? Can I get some odds on that?
Yeah.
You'll wear the Giants jersey, and we both have to eat ants. if
I don't
this
have
happens.
to eat ants. I didn't lose that
No,
bet.
I lost it, but this is the odds. This is what I'm saying. Like, you got to give me a little. Like, this is the long shot happening. So, because of
It
that,
wasn't a long
you gotta
shot
wear
when
the
it was.
jersey, and you got to
Hang on a
eat
second.
the ants with me.
It wasn't a long shot when it was 9-0 30 minutes ago. Now it's a
Well,
long
it's a
shot.
long fucking shot now, dude. Yeah.
Now you already put the bet in. You can't change the bet. You can't manipulate the bet.
Well, I'm asking for odds. I can only
I'm
ask. You could say no. What the fuck, bro?
No, what the fuck, bro? You're eating ants, and I'm gonna watch.
What the fuck, bro? I'm eating 2 ants, and you're not getting a bucket of ants, dude. I want to see. I'll get these ants from the earth. I don't trust your fucking bucket ants. Okay.
You can watch me harvest them fresh right outside. I'll drop
I will
something.
watch you,
When
for
I get
sure.
in the morning, I'll drop something tasty on the ground. They'll all come, and then you can have your pick.
I'll eat them. I'll bring the fucking ants. How about that? Can we do that?
They have
I'll
to
bring
be
2 live ants.
ants.
And
Live
then I will
ants.
be the anteater, and then we move on.
Okay.
Okay. I like costumes, but we just have to get attainable costumes. Attainable.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Lucas, are you happy about this?
Yeah, it sounds fair to me.
I mean, yeah, exactly. And you're also happy about our bets this week, right?
Yeah, but I'm curious if we put in the calculator how much we stand to
I
win.
can tell you right now.
Probably about 220. And you, by the way, I mean, there's nothing against BetDSI. They're great, but we can use other fucking resources, bro. You know, we don't have to but we can do whatever we want. I heard my bookie likes money.
If you want me to switch,
People.
it's just such a bitch calling my credit card company and going, "Hey, it's
Jesus
international.
Christ.
It's not fraud. It's just me. It's just me. I'm a degenerate. Please stop canceling my card."
Is that how you talk to your credit card company?
Well, I had to go through 50
Yeah.
minutes of automated machines asking for numbers and birth dates and social security numbers and
And that's how they get you. And that's how they fucking get you.
Steve,
Look, you got us, BetDSI.
yeah. Whenever I call a credit card company, I just yell customer service into the phone until
me
I talk
too.
to a You do that too?
Yeah, until I get an
Yeah.
actual human being, because otherwise, fuck them.
Operator. Like
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep, that's the move.
And then
yeah, I
sometimes when
used to
they're
say just
recording, I'm like,
horrible words, and then I realized they've recorded everything.
yeah, good. Make them listen to
You
it
know, like
multiple times.
Yes, and now you get on, and now you've offended people before people that are now answering the calls and stuff. So
Yeah, that could get
I just yell operator like a mad person. It is the way to go. 100%. Even like I get pissed because I'm like JetBlue Mosaic. And you call that line, like if I have to wait for a minute on that, I'm like, operator, Mosaic, operator, and just yell it, dude. Yell it.
Yeah.
so $50 on that parlay would yield $297.
Look at this. Look at this, bro. You know what? Here's what I think we should do. At noon, after the first games are over and we're already 2/3 of a winner, right? I think you should pay out Lucas at that point because you're so, and then whatever happens, and then you get to keep the leftovers, like because you're so positive about your bet, right?
That's a
Yeah.
great idea, Steve.
So the payout should happen at noon. Once 2/3 of the bets are already locked in, correct?
I'm fine with that, but I will say you guys are
Okay.
cowards.
Cowards.
I'm doing a podcast with
No.
cowards. You have no vision.
With
You don't like taking
Vision?
chances.
No, it's the lock of the week. I'm not taking chances. It's the lock. That's why they call it the lock of the week.
It's the lock of the week. It's not a fucking joke, dude. We got people out here with their livelihoods at stake, bro. Taking chances. I'm out here fucking trying to compete with Jimmy Kimmel's cousin, with Cabo Dan, the gambling guy. And you're not throwing out your lock of the week. You're giving me your fucking B shit, dude.
Hey, man, me and Vegas Dave, we'd put all our money on Atlanta this week. That's why we're winners.
Fucking A, bro.
We lose sometimes, but that's why we have
I'm sorry,
homes in
guys.
Cabo.
I'm sorry to the audience. That's what I'm sorry to. Emma gives her best every week. I give my best every week, even though I'm disabled. Lucas brings his best every time he comes here on his own dime, literally. We come up with a funny aspect, funny produced way to get him money, and yet somehow or another you're like, well, I'll see if this feels like the bet I like this week. It just
This
doesn't
is
ring
the bet I
true
like.
to me.
This is
It
the
doesn't
bet I
feel
like
real
this
to me.
week. This is
Why?
the bet that I like this week. Atlanta.
No, this is
Atlanta's
you
set up
going
for a
with
bounce back.
This is like you're Maverick. This is Top Gun, right? And you're like, you just got shot down, and instead of playing it by the book the next time and going, you know what? I'm gonna stick on a 15 with the dealer's got a 6. I know what the book says. Stay away from the team that just burnt me once. You're going back to the fucking fire.
Mm-hmm.
Back in to prove a point. You're playing with emotions, not your head. And this is why Lucas won't get paid again. And this is why we'll have to just listen to the same tirade next week.
Can't wait to
When
be right.
are you going to
Can't
listen?
wait to be right.
Me too. Me too. No one more than me and Lucas. No one more than me and Lucas, Brenton. No one wishes that more than the two of us. So I hope you are. And I hope you're on the right path. But I just hope that next time you listen to your friends, because that's what I consider myself. I know you and Lucas are good friends, so maybe friends can help, or maybe it's going to take a blood love member of your family to intervene. I know they listen to this.
The bet's made, Steve.
Who's that?
That is the
The
bet.
bet's made. Great. There it is.
The bet's made.
Make sure you post
and
it.
The Cardinals.
With no caption of like remembering, like, hey, remember we bet the Chiefs in this, that. Everyone just has to figure out what your degenerate gambling thing is up there. No one knows. But don't worry, next Wednesday I'll remind them. Live, in studio, on my 2 feet, possibly sitting in the chair. Will be wearing a back brace like I am right now.
Oh, nice. Looks comfortable.
Sturdy. Like what's below it. Nailed it. And I'll have to remind you again.
St. Louis has 2 men on.
Okay, good. Good for them. Fuck. I really thought, I feel like I want to go in and watch that game right now to kind of get their mojo going. How are they just shitting the bed so bad? Like,
I don't know.
Is it every reliever they're bringing in is just like shitting worse than the last, or?
I mean, I think you're looking at a team that has a lot of momentum and another team that is folding under the pressure of being the favorite, and the Cardinals are hitting the ball. Can't predict that. Everybody is hitting.
Well, you got that one right. If that score stands up, you did call the Cardinals.
Well, you got to score 8 now.
I did think that the Cardinals would lose. I thought Atlanta was going to walk all over them.
I really like all
honest.
even before this game started. I like all the road teams.
By the way, how nervous do you think Mattress Mac is right now? Because he's going to lose $3 million, but with no one being happy this time. You know what I'm saying? Like last time he lost money, but people were happy. They won a World Series. The Astros were happy. The people that got the mattresses were happy. This time he's going to lose $3.5 million, or what is it, $2.5 million? I remember what he bet. And no one's going to be happy if they lose tonight.
Steve,
not the Astros. No one's getting anything for free.
Mattress Mac is shitting the bed right now. I'm seeing the lineup grades, the weekly lineup grades Lucas is showing me, and it appears you did not finish with an A. You finished with a B, with room for improvement.
What the fuck?
According to
lineup
Yahoo.
grades.
According to Yahoo.
Lineup grades?
Yeah, could have done better.
Could
have done better.
Don't look at my score. I beat the only.
What does mine say?
Undefeated person.
I haven't had a chance to play her yet.
In the whole fucking league. We set up the whole thing. Who's going to slay the dragon? I fucking did it.
I'm not dead.
Won,
yeah, she's not done. She's still here.
A B?
You got a B.
Fuck!
You got a B. B is for back pain. B
for Brenton the Ball Buster. I don't understand.
A fucking B.
Why you B? Who got an A? Did anyone?
Me.
Obviously not.
I did. Lucas did.
Wait,
and there were 3 of us that got A's. Emma, you got a C. You started the wrong people.
Yeah, I did.
Lucas, who you played, he got an A as well. Because I don't know if you saw Lucas's game. He scored 186 points this week. Lost because the guy he played scored 188 points.
But I got an A+.
There you go.
So
yeah,
I'll take
beat
it.
The only division. I beat everyone now. I've beaten everyone. Would you want to play a person that's
you haven't played
everyone?
me yet?
I don't think you've beaten everyone.
You
haven't
beaten
everybody
played me.
who I beat.
You have not played me yet.
It's only been 5 weeks. Yeah, wait a minute. Hold on.
We haven't played.
So
Steve,
I'll beat everyone.
Steve,
there's no one I'm afraid of. That's my point.
We don't play.
Once you face undefeated and you're the last person to slay the undefeated person, now you fear no one.
Okay.
Why would you fear anyone?
Because you're playing me week 7, and right now, because of your bye weeks, I'm projected to win by 30 points. You're going to have to make some moves.
I'm going to have a whole different fucking team by week 7, dude.
Okay.
I'm going to reinvent myself like Madonna.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Don't worry about what I have. You don't even understand. We just started on bye weeks.
Yeah.
I have a whole bye week philosophy of what I do on bye weeks. I don't panic. I'm not trying to replace
That's
that
a
number.
Nice
I'm
way
trying
of
to
saying I
find
haven't
equal
thought about it yet at all.
fucking value.
No idea what I'm
on
doing.
the win.
I think he just broke Skype.
He hasn't even thought about it. Oh, what's that? Oh, thank you for the A+ on my lineup grade this week. A+. Look at that. A+.
A+, like a kindergartner trying to take the SATs. You got an A+.
I did.
Good job.
And I also did well on the SATs. Thank you. And
What'd you get? At 18,000 because they give 5,000 for putting your name down? I'm from the old school. 1,800, no name grade, no nothing. You write your name on top, you get 0 points. You got 900 for math, 900 for English, and I got an 1140. Less in English, more in math. Great. I got like a
You're talking about your SATs?
yeah about my SATs. Did you take them, man?
Yep.
I
I got an almost perfect
What'd you
score in
get?
math.
What'd you say?
I got an almost perfect score in the math. I can't remember. There were 3 sections when I took it. I got like a 16 something or something like that.
What the fuck? 16 something.
Yeah.
Did you take
Maybe
the ACT?
1,600 was the greatest score you can get when I took it. Was it 1,600?
I don't remember.
Maybe it was 16. What was? I gotta figure out what
I just
it was.
remember I
Wait,
almost
what was
perfected
the-
math.
Yeah,
was the
what year
perfect-
did you take
what
it?
was- I took him in 1994.
Were you taking your junior year? So I took it in
Yeah,
2010.
1994.
Perfect score in 94.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
I challenge you to an SAT test off on your own
That'd be
podcast.
fun.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's take the
How do you
SAT.
How do you
You
get
get
a
like a practice
standardized
test? We get like a practice
I know
test.
people.
Oh fuck! You know people in the Scantron world?
Dude, I know a lot of people.
Damn, dude.
He knows Mr. Scantron.
Dude, that's a good idea. Let's do that. Let's see who this. I'll take an SAT. We'll take the modern day one. We probably will have to.
94. It was 504 and 499 were perfect scores.
No way, dude. It wasn't 1,000.
That's what it's saying.
It was not 1,000. No fucking way, dude. It's not 1,000, bro. You
There's
don't even
this-
know what you're talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
It's like 12 or 1,600 or something like that. It's like 1,600.
The truth is, standardized testing means nothing.
It really doesn't.
It doesn't. It's all about.
It's all trash.
I'm good at because I'm able to like eliminate one of. I'm good at multiple choice tests. You give me a multiple choice test, I can pass it. Okay, whether it be become a lawyer, LSATs, whether it's to become a police officer. I'm not kidding, dude. I'll pass a multiple choice. Oh, Jonah's here. A multiple choice
Hello.
test, no problem. Okay, so like I would be the perfect person for that whole college admission scandal thing. Like, I'll go take your test for you. You're not going to get a great grade. I'm not going to ace it, but you'll get a decent enough grade to get into college. Because I can eliminate 2 choices right off the bat. I make half of multiple choice tests into a 50-50 situation. Just by ruling out 2. Right, Em? You're smart.
She's literally leaving the room right now. Her lunch is here. And it was 1,600 was a perfect score in 94.
Look at this guy. Jonah, give me your picks for the baseball games today. Do you know, by the way, hold on. Do you know the score? Tell me the truth of the Atlanta Braves game. Do you know the score? He just got home from school.
17-6.
Wait, do you know the score? Tell me the truth right now. Do you know it? Okay. So who wins the Atlanta Braves St. Louis Cardinals game?
St. Louis.
St. Louis? What's the score? Do you know? Well, by the way, they scored 10 runs in the first inning.
Whoa!
Yeah, okay. Who wins the Dodgers and the Nationals? Jackson, you could take this game if you want.
Nationals.
Nationals? You say the Nationals?
Everybody likes the
Jackson, what do you
Nationals.
think about this game? Which way are you? I can't tell.
Nationals.
You think the Nationals are going to beat the Dodgers?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay, Dodgers. All right, and then tomorrow's game, Astros and the Rays. Jonah, who do you think's got it?
Rays.
The Rays! They're with baby Brenton. They say that all the road teams.
Steve,
All right.
Steve, the Cardinals just scored again. It's 12-0. The bases are loaded with 1 out.
12-0 Cardinals, Jonah. Yeah. I know. You got it right.
I wonder what
All
they
right.
think about the Falcons bet.
Yeah,
Don't even ask.
are they into football
I
as
don't
much
even
as they
want
are
that in
baseball?
their brain. They just came from school. They're like sponges. I don't want their sponge to be dropped into a pile of poo-poo. I'd say poo-poo now.
Believe in the Falcons.
Because
Believe.
I have to say poo-poo. Do you know why? Because somebody mentioned that they were on the podcast in someone else's car, and that they said bad words on the podcast, and then that's okay because Daddy says bad words at the house. So now, Dad can't say anything anymore. Dad's on a real strict lockdown,
Yeah.
and there are no excuses, and there are no like, whoops, I was doing work or I was kidding around. It's a very harsh situation, and I'm here a lot.
You sound
So-
like the NBA in China right now.
Yeah, dude, I'm not wanted. By the way, they're not want. They should get out. They're not wanted there. I don't know what the NBA is doing right now. They gotta get out of China. Like
They
they're
want
like
that money.
the girl that's like, "Hey, fuck you. I'm going to bed. Good night." And they're like, "Come on, you want to see it?" You know, it's like no, dude, you gotta go, bro. They don't want you there anymore. I understand there's a lot of money being left on the table, but hey, this is the world you wanted to fuck with. I mean, where's Yao Ming? That's what I want to know. He's like Chinese Superman. He could fix this whole thing.
Yeah.
He's the basketball
He
ambassador
was
there.
a rocket.
Yeah, he's talking to him. He's trying to settle things. He's involved.
Yeah, but even he's not powerful enough to say a free Hong Kong. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Emma's back.
You got NBA players in fucking China right now that don't have the internet. Do you understand what that's like? They don't even know what the fuck's going on, bro. Oh, whoops. They don't even know what the frig's going on.
That was ball 4. Wow. Fuck.
All right, I'm going to watch this game. Let's all go watch it. Guys,
All right.
great job this week. Out of all of us, I'd say, Lucas, you got an A+, M, A- for the sarcasm, a little bit under your breath.
Okay.
Brandon, D+ at the best.
Oh, so it's
'Cause
like
you
your
came-
draft grade. I just matched your draft grade. Thank you.
No, I told you I don't get grades. I give them. Okay. All right, guys.
I gotta cue
Go
this up.
Yankees. I'll see you everyone next week. Bet on our bets because we're
talking,
going to
Steve.
win.
Keep talking.
Except for you know who to blame when we don't. We all know who to blame when we no. It's this way.
I'll be at his place at noon to collect my money.
I'm telling you right now. Please do, and I will be there. I will be there in spirit
Someone
to
film
witness
it.
said
I just
collection,
changed
or you
the
can
locks.
Skype me.
Changing,
legal.
I'm changing the locks. Oh shit!
Dude, we'll call-
13-0.
Oh no. Bases loaded.
Good luck
still.
scoring 10 runs, Steve, in 3 innings.
Damn,
Or in
dude.
9. What is it now?
I
6
really
innings.
thought
6 innings.
This is going to be a 5-hour game.
Oh, at least. This game will be over. The Dodger game will be over 10 minutes after this game's over.
Yeah.
And they're starting 3 hours after. All right, guys. Peace. Be well, everyone.
Goodbye. Feel better. Happy to see you're walking
Thank
around.
you. I'll see you guys next week. Later.
Later.
What the fuck? Dude, I can't take this Lady Gaga thing. We can bet on that too. What's the odds? Welcome back. It's insane. Welcome back to What's the Odds? Welcome